So, if someone called me right this second and said, "Hey David, I'm relocating to Virginia and I want to live in the most modern, picturesque, and family-friendly area in all of Virginia," well, hands down, the first area that's going to pop in my head is going to be Brambleton, Virginia. So in this week's video, I'm going to share with you 7 things that you must know before moving to Brambleton, Virginia. And make sure you watch this video all the way to the end, because number 7 is hands down going to be the best part about living in Brambleton. And we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. As always, it's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. If it's your first time here on my channel, please smash that subscribe button, because every week I release videos about living, working, pros and cons, top neighborhoods, cost of living, basically everything that you need to know about living right here in Northern Virginia. So because of this YouTube channel, I get calls, texts, emails, basically every single day from folks just like you who are relocating to Northern Virginia, and I'm so happy and grateful for it. So if you've been thinking about moving to the area, reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. We can even do a Zoom call one-on-one, but whatever you gotta do to get a hold of me, just know I got your back when you move into Northern Virginia. Brambleton, Virginia. So Brambleton, Virginia is gonna be an award-winning master plan community which started back in 2001. And when they were designing Brambleton, basically what they wanted to do was create a community where you can live, work, and play. And guess what? They have 1000% knocked this idea out of the park. Hands down, when folks reach out to me, Brambleton is always in our top 3 short list of places they want to relocate to, because there's so many pros, so many good things, and it's so unique to the rest of Northern Virginia, which I'll dive into more as this video goes on. But quick personal story about Brambleton. I live in Ashburn, which is basically right next to Brambleton, and I drive through it all the time. So it's right next to my house, and every time I'm in Brambleton, it's just like a different feel than you're gonna get anywhere else. And this time next year, I'll be looking to buy a bigger house, and Brambleton is probably gonna be like number 1 or number 2 on my list of places that I'm gonna wanna move to. So let's get this video started with the first thing that you gotta know about Brambleton, and that's gonna be the location. Brambleton is gonna be in the heart of Loudoun County, basically sandwiched between Ashburn, Leesburg, and Aldie. So it's gonna be about 33 miles away from Washington, D.C., and then it's gonna be about 10 miles away from Dulles International Airport. So one of the best parts about the location of Brambleton is you can be right on the toll road, so it's easy access to get to like Reston, Tysons, Arlington, just basically all over Northern Virginia. So it's very convenient for a lot of folks who live in Brambleton. And an underrated aspect of the location of Brambleton, like I said, it's like in the dead center of Loudoun County. So you can be within 25 minutes of everything Loudoun County has to offer, like the wineries out in western Loudoun, downtown Leesburg, one Loudoun if you want more of a downtown feel. So you absolutely cannot beat the location of Brambleton. Now next on the list is gonna be Brambleton Town Center. So Brambleton Town Center is gonna be right in the dead center of Brambleton. So wherever you live in Brambleton, you can be within 5 to 10 minutes away. So Brambleton Town Center is gonna feature your grocery store, which is gonna be the Harris Teeter. They always got sales, by the way. Definitely check it out. You have your movie theater, a lot of restaurants, you have your gym, and then a 40,000 square foot state-of-the-art library. It's probably the best library I've ever seen in Northern Virginia. Also, you have your farmers market every single Saturday. In fact, I used to go there a lot to get the barbecue. They used to have the best barbecue there. Oh, in fact, they probably still have it. I'm probably gonna go this Saturday now. But you also have like festivals, parades, concerts. So there's a lot of great entertainment right here in Brambleton Town Center. Brambleton Town Center is also one of my favorite places to go for date night with my wife. A couple cool little local restaurants are right there, and they can eat, have a couple drinks, and then walk around, maybe check out a movie. So Brambleton Town Center is definitely one of the highlights of living right here in Brambleton, Virginia. Now the third thing that you need to know about living in Brambleton, Virginia, and that's gonna be the homes. It is probably one of the best parts about Brambleton, Virginia. So since this community only just started back in 2001, just barely 20 years old, a lot of the homes are so much newer. In fact, 50% of the homes in Brambleton were built after year 2010. That is a crazy number. So you can have some of the latest designs, latest open floor plans, architecture. So, a lot of the builders who build around here, they really try to make it as modern and picturesque as possible. So basically, you can see a lot of the latest trends in housing right here in Brambleton. That's why so many people love moving to Brambleton from all over Virginia and all over the United States. And like I said earlier, when I'm looking for myself personally, like this time next year, that's why Brambleton's gonna be pretty much number 1 or number 2 on my list, is because of the design of homes. So let's talk about price. So the average sales price of a home right here in Brambleton is gonna be $694,000. And yes, I know that's an extremely high number. However, you can find so much value in a lot of great homes for under that average sales price. So let's dive into condos. So a condo price range, they're gonna start off from like $220,000. That'd be like a 1-bedroom, 800 square foot condo, all the way up to about $475,000. Now this would be a much bigger condo with 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, 2,500 square feet with a 1-car garage. Now these higher end condos in Brambleton, I think they're some of the most bang for your buck you can get pretty much anywhere in Northern Virginia, because at $475,000, getting a 2,500 square foot home with a garage that's built within the past 10 to 15 years in probably one of the best areas in Northern Virginia, that's hands down one of the best values you're gonna find. So let's dive into townhomes. So townhomes, they're gonna start off about $500,000. That'd be like a 3-bedroom, maybe 2 or 3 baths, 1,800 square feet, all the way up to about $1 million. Now this could be like a 4,000 square foot, 5-bedroom, 4-bath townhouse with a massive rooftop terrace, some of the latest trends and designs, maybe built in the past couple years, maybe even new construction, because they're still building some new townhomes as we speak while I'm making this video. But I think the townhomes in Brambleton, they're some of the most beautiful townhomes you can find anywhere in Virginia. And they're one of the most sought after homes basically anywhere. It's gonna be the townhomes in Brambleton. Now off to everybody's favorite type of home. That's gonna be the single family home. So single family homes in Brambleton, they're gonna start off about $760,000, and that'll be 2,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, all the way up to $2 million. So there was one $2 million sale in Brambleton this year. In fact, I featured it in top 5 most expensive homes in Ashburn a few videos back. But this place was massive, like 6,000 square feet, probably the best backyard I've ever seen, with a pool, like a lake view, and a basketball court. But the single family homes in Brambleton, they're beautiful, they're stunning. Some of the best builders in the country have come to Brambleton to build these homes. Now really the only downside to single family homes in Brambleton is you're not gonna get a lot of land, maybe a quarter, so maybe a half-acre lot. So if having a 2, 3, or 4 acre lot is more for you, maybe Western Loudoun may be a better place for you. So that's really the only downside of single family homes in Brambleton, is you get a much smaller lot. But the pros definitely outweigh the cons of having a smaller lot. So Brambleton also features a few 55 plus communities, and hands down the best of these communities is gonna be the Birchwood at Brambleton. This is a stunning, modern, urban 55 plus community, and they knocked it out of the park with this. These homes are so modern, some of the most modern homes I've actually seen in Virginia. In fact, I wish I was over 55 so I could buy a home here, but they're absolutely stunning. And also right in the dead center, you have the clubhouse. This is one of the best clubhouses I've seen in any neighborhood. You have a golf simulator, indoor and outdoor pools, awesome gym, clubhouse where you get to an awesome party. So if you're looking for a 55 plus community, definitely check out the Birchwood at Brambleton. So if you're getting any value out of this video, please do me a favor, hit that like button. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithms. That way I can keep on making awesome videos about living right here in Northern Virginia. So next on the list, that's gonna be schools. Now hands down, this is probably one of the number 1 or number 2 reasons why people relocate to Brambleton, Virginia. It probably has one of the top school districts in all of Virginia. In fact, if you look at niche.com, it gives Brambleton an A+ rating for the public schools. If we check out greatschools.org, you see a lot of 7s, 8s, and 9s, so you absolutely cannot beat it. So like I said, over the years, people have literally said, hey David, I want to move to Brambleton because of the schools. So if you're looking for great schools for your kiddos, definitely Brambleton should be number 1 on your list. Now the next thing that you need to know about Brambleton, and that's going to be the HOA. I don't talk about HOAs too often in my videos, but the Brambleton HOA is a little more unique. Now, initially, when you see the price, which is gonna be about $200 to $215 a month, you're like, whoa, David, that's a lot for an HOA. Now, you do get a few things for it. First of all, it pays your Verizon Fios internet and cable. Can't beat that. Now, full disclaimer, obviously, if you want HBO or Showtime, you gotta pay for, for the extra channels, but it does take care of your basic cable and internet, so that's one less bill you gotta worry about. How cool is that? And then it takes care of all the common grounds. Brambleton is hands down one of the most beautiful areas in Virginia, and you don't have to worry about all the common grounds. That's gonna be taken care of by the HOA. Plus you got 4 pools to pick from and a splash park. Who doesn't love a splash park? And then you get access to all the trails and parks, which I'm gonna talk about more later on in the video. So yes, the Brambleton HOA is a little high at about $200 a month, but you get so much for it. So next on the list is gonna be parks and trails. So Brambleton actually features 18 parks and 18 plus miles of walking trails. I had no idea it had that many parks and that much walking trails until I started doing the research for this video. But now I can see why, because every time I was taking the drone out, I could see parks and trails. So that's pretty cool. So if you love being outside, getting the fresh air, and just, you know, living life to its fullest, Brambleton's gonna be perfect for you with all the trails and parks. So I'll highlight a couple of the parks. First, I'll start off with Legacy Park. Beautiful park right by Brambleton Town Center. You have some tennis courts, basketball courts, and a volleyball court, and a beautiful pond right in the middle. It is stunning. Just sit there, read a book, and just really relax. And then you have the Brambleton Regional Park and Golf Course. So if you're a golfer, you're absolutely gonna love it. It's an 18-hole course, and it's public, so that means it only costs $50 for a round of golf. Cannot beat that. So if walking around, feeling the fresh air, looking at the beautiful trees is your thing, you're absolutely gonna love all the parks and trails you have access to when you live in Brambleton, Virginia. Now next on the list, and what I believe is the hands down the best part about Brambleton, Virginia, is how new and beautiful everything is. Like I said earlier in this video, Brambleton just started back in 2001, so everything's so much newer. The grass is greener, there's more flowers, beautiful style of homes. And when you're walking around or driving around Brambleton, you can definitely it's a different feel than you're gonna get anywhere else in Northern Virginia, especially if you compare it to like Alexandria or Fairfax, which is gonna be a lot older compared to Brambleton, Virginia. So living in a picturesque, beautiful place that's super modern, family friendly is for you, then Brambleton is gonna be perfect for you. And if you want to learn more about living in Brambleton, Virginia, or the rest of Northern Virginia, check out these videos right here. They're gonna be awesome resources. And I'll see you on the next video.